Hello, I'm Sudarshana Starshine Star. Welcome. It is a beautiful Thursday, and it is March 27th, 2025. I love Thursdays. Every Thursday is Guru Day, and Guru means it has kind of a bad rep in the West oftentimes, but Gu means darkness and Bru means light. And Guru together means a being who is removing the darkness from anyone and everything and bringing you into the light. So it's pretty wonderful. Now, I like to begin all of my clips with the 3 opening prayers. They're in Sanskrit and Telugu, and this is to bless, uplift, purify, and inspire you, me, and this clip. They are the Guru Mantra, the Ganesha Mantra, and the Gayatri Mantra, and they are short. Om, Om, Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshvaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmahi Sri Guruve Namaha. Om Suklam Bharataram Vishnum Sushivarnam Chatubhujam Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Bhur Suvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhako Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All right, wonderful. I know I left a preview day before yesterday evening. I posted it on my YouTube channel, which is called It's the Dazzling of the Light. Or you can just go to YouTube and type in at Sudarshana Starshine Star. I also have a backup YouTube that I recently put together with the same title. It's The Dazzling of the Light, but you have to type in at Sudarshana Starshine Star 99 to get that. And I ask you, please, if you like this content, to please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, subscribe to both of my YouTube channels. Why not? And if you're listening to this on my other social media platforms, why not give it a like and share it? Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. As I was saying, I know I did a kind of an unusual thing. I called it a few minutes called a coming attractions, kind of a preview. And I was saying that I kind of outlined something that I wanted to put together and record for all of you. And I said I was going to put it out by yesterday. I was saying, oh, I'll put it out. But I'm not going to do that anymore, because every time I say I'm going to do something, not that anyone's holding my hand to the fire about it, but I always end up finding other things that I think that I need to do first, or there's just something. So I'm not going to say a timing. I'm still working on what I promised that I would put out there. But right now, I think this is what I want to do for this moment. It's going to be short, but I saw it, and I saw it earlier today, and I was like, yeah, I want to put this out on my socials. I think it's very important. On X, SGAnon wrote ICYMI, which means, in case you missed it, he wrote HHS Secretary RFK Jr. publicly reaffirms his commitment to stopping chemtrailing and atmospheric geoengineering in U.S. skies. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr., blue check mark account on X at Robert Kennedy Jr., wrote 24 states moved to ban geoengineering our climate by dousing our citizens, our waterways, and landscapes with toxins. This is a movement every MAHA, M-A-H-A, which means Make America Healthy Again, needs to support. HHS will do its part. And he posted that at 6:43 p.m. on March 23rd in 2025. Then, let's see. Sayergy, spelled Sayer, then Gi, blue checkmark account on X at Sayergy, then GMI, wrote momentum update. 24 states filed. Michigan makes 25. The Sky Shields movement is soaring, with Michigan's recent announcement, bill number pending. 25 U.S. states are officially moving to ban atmospheric geoengineering. This isn't fringe, this isn't future, this is now. We're backed by a national and international coalition, including members of the Global Wellness Forum, representing tens of millions of concerned citizens in the U.S. and hundreds of millions globally who are rising in solidarity. Rising in solidarity for clean air, clean skies, and sovereign health. We are the breath of a planetary awakening. The skies are clearing. The awareness is rising. The tipping point has tipped. This is bigger than weather. It's about bodily sovereignty, environmental integrity, and the sacred bond between people and planet. Let it be known, America is reclaiming her skies. The world is watching. Who's ready to be on the right side of history? Who will help us make America's sovereign skies blue again? And here are the list of the, as you've just heard, Michigan just recently came on board. So including Michigan, which makes 25 states, the rest of the states that are on board with this are Alabama, Arizona, Florida, Idaho, Iowa, Kentucky, Maine, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. So hallelujah for that. It's amazing. If you've listened to my well over 100 clips that I have on my YouTube channel, it's The Dazzling of the Light, as I've mentioned, at Sudarshan Starshine Star. I have on different series talked about, so I'm not going to need to talk about it. You can go check into the Controller series or the Real series I have listed numerically on my YouTube. But, you know, it's just astonishing to me that there's still, you know, people that don't know that our air, water, food supply, everything has been poisoned, and that's not accidental. So here's a case in point. First of all, it's kind of shocking, but there are children right now who have never seen, you know, the normal white puffy cumulus clouds or clear blue sky. They believe that clouds are as angular and precise and hang around in the sky as a tic-tac-toe board for hours and hours. I mean, they think those are clouds, you know, all the chemtrailing. And there's just there needs to be really even more awakening about this, because yes, it will come to a stop. We are in the midst of a great cleanup here. Not only worldwide, but it's happening pretty fast right now in America. The satanic elites, or you can call them the global cabal, or the Illuminati, or the Khazarian Mafia, or the Jesuits, or, you know, there's just a big, vast pool of dark cult, and it has many branches. And as I've said before, but the minions, the total number of millions and millions and millions of minions of this dark cult has been astonishing to see. And even though many of the top head of this satanic elite have been taken out, they have been handled. But now it's the scrabble among the minions who are fighting to resurrect certain things or keep certain things going. And it's just a very big task to clean all of this up. But what's been sprayed in our skies, aluminum on the periodic charts is seen as Al, and barium on the periodic charts is seen as Ba. And when you put Ba and Al together, you get Baal, which is one of the um, satanic idols of these deluded, they call themselves elites and their minions, but they're really just the opposite. But everything they do is loaded with meaning, and they're very planned and organized, and they do things by rote, and the planning has gone on for so long. So what they lack in heart, what they lack in divine inspiration, because they cut themselves off, not because God turned his back on any of them, but it was a choice that was made by the Dark Ones. And they decided to worship intellect, to worship the egoic mind and the false self. And so they've, over thousands of years, they just have honed that so they can be amazing. They're very anal, and they can be amazing in their logistics and planning. Yeah, they plan, and then they plan some more. But we've been sprayed in our skies with heavy metals, and two of the metals, aluminum and barium, which spell, Baal, which is not an accident. What I've said in recently, a few clips ago, every autopsy of any patient that has passed from Alzheimer's or has passed away with Alzheimer's, every single autopsy has shown a heavy presence of aluminum in the brain. And that's a hideous way to go. You don't want to be doing that. And I've spoken in a clip called Looking Better and Feeling Better that I did, I don't know, maybe it was about a month ago. It's on my YouTube channel. And I go into lots of different things, but since I'm talking about this, I'm talking about aluminum. Please, guys, don't use aluminum foil. The most famous brand that we have in America has been called Reynolds Wrap. The Reynolds family is an Illuminati family, a dark cult satanic family, making their fortune and harming us at the same time, which is a win-win for them. You don't need to be using foil. Find other things to use. Use silicone. Use there are not carnauba wax, but plant waxed fabrics and different things to be using if you need to wrap food in it. And in the oven, you can just use your crockery, your cookware, because when you place aluminum foil on anything, it's absorbed. That aluminum is absorbed into our foods or into whatever substance. Like when you're wrapping sandwiches in it or items in it, when you're cooking with it, the heat increases the saturation of the aluminum much more into the food that then you're eating and giving to your children or grandchildren or neighbors or whatever, or your spouses or your best friends, and then yourself and your pets. Don't do it, please. Please don't do it. I just really wanted to go back to the really good news. 25 states on board. We are cleaning up our skies. The water will be cleaned up. It will be cleaned up of all the poisonous fluoride, because fluoride is a actual poison that was used in the World Wars. It is most definitely not to be in our waters. It is definitely in there on purpose. Not anything to do with helping your teeth or anything, but to clog up your pineal gland, so you really are just a stunted human that doesn't have a inner vision, and tapping into higher consciousness becomes much more difficult. You just get really dumbed down, and there are tons of really harmful pharmaceuticals and different things that are in our water systems, and the whole thing needs to be really cleared up, as well as I can't go into it on this, but it's been proven. I've shown it in some of my other clips and on some of my other social medias. Our big dams, like, let me give you an example, like Hoover Dam has a huge statue, a satanic statue at the very top of it. And it's used they do ceremony, and it's been used for a long time it's also used as a kind of a satanic tuning fork, where it's sending out energy and frequency vibration of a very low quality to poison the water. Water has memory. The tones, the frequencies, the emotions, and the intent around water are embedded in the water. So there's been a great effort to keep us very, very downtrodden, but still slightly well enough so that we have to go to work, so we have to pay our taxes. But other than that, and that we have to partake into the, I'm not going to say the word here, but let's just say all the remedies that are sold when you're not feeling well by large corporations. I think you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to end this here. Let's celebrate the Michigan becoming the 25th state, and here's to the rest of the states joining on to cleaning up our earth. I love it. I'm going to end this clip with the closing prayer, which is in Sanskrit and Telugu, and what I'm saying is God bless all beings in all worlds. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yes, peace, peace, peace. God bless you and yours. I'm sending huge love and big hugs to you and yours. I'll see you when I see you, and bye-bye for now.